I've tried 10-day diets, fruit diets, tomato diets, cabbage diets. I've tried them all. And as I stated, I want to try to work out all year. Unless you make a lifestyle change, none of it works. So I went through a little phase of depression when the economy, I was in real estate, and the economy dropped. Tried to keep everything because I was a conqueror. I was going to make it through. I was going to hold on. So I dug myself into a whole bunch of debt, trying to hold on to something I probably should have let go a long time ago. And I was self-employed, lost a couple contracts because they just didn't have the capital. So I was working from home 80 hours a week. I was addicted to Dunkin' Donut lattes to the point where I would go in Dunkin' Donuts. And by the time I made it to the counter, they had my lattes set up with extra. I didn't want extra sugar. I wanted the extra flavor, like gingerbread and pumpkin, but it was just sugar. And I wasn't getting one, I was getting two. That morning when I dropped my son off at school, and then two that afternoon when I picked him up. Because remember, I'm working at home 80 hours a week. I'm literally working all day long. I'm eating, snacking, just unhealthy lifestyle. Stress from not being where I was financially. Stress from having to do double the work that I had to do. And I have a degree in computer programming and information systems and business management. So it's not like I didn't have the education. I'm like, where am I at in my life? I have this education. I want to cash in my degree. Is anybody paying for degrees? Because I'm about ready to cash mine in. And I was trying to maintain a lifestyle. Some things I gave back. Some things I couldn't give back. I have to have a house. I needed a car to drive my son back and forth. I needed food. I needed electricity. I needed gas. And I wasn't going to allow it to be disconnected. I wasn't going to allow them to come get my car. I was, that business management part of me was like, you could do something. You could do something. Whether you got to do twice as much as you were doing, you can do something to keep the things that, and some people don't have them, but those were the things that I wanted to have in my life. So I worked very hard, and I gained 30 pounds. So I was okay with the pound cakes and the cheesecakes and the German chocolate cakes, the 10 pounds, but the 30 pounds, ooh, I was resting my hands on my stomach. I was like, wait a minute, this is me? I couldn't do the diet and lose those 10 pounds and come outside in the summer and I was fine. It wasn't working. It wasn't working. I had to figure out what I was going to do to come outside. I didn't want to come outside. My husband took me shopping to buy some bigger clothes because I refused to buy clothes. So he made me buy at least 5 outfits so that I would come outside. I missed funerals. I missed events because I was depressed and didn't want to come out. And my brother went and bought a $1,200 elliptical. I left that part out because I'm going to burn this fat off. Went, bought an elliptical, financed it because y'all know I ain't had no money, right? But I got me one. And I'm going to burn it off. Didn't even have the motivation to get on the elliptical. And my brother told me about Total Life Changes and ISO Detox tea. So me being that educated woman that I was, what tea? What are you talking about? Let me do some research. So I looked up the company and I heard it was great tea, although it was out of stock. So people were on auto ship. They weren't getting their tea, but they were taking the money. And I'm like, you can't have my money and I don't have a product. What am I going to do? So I waited. My brother said, I got my tea in the mail. I'm going to bring you a pack. I made that pack. I lost that pound a day. Before that 7-day pack was over, I was on the phone like, listen, I already placed my order. It's on the way. Can you bring me another pack until I get my packages? So I placed the order for ISO Detox tea and an all-natural energy pill because, remember, I had this elliptical. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to turn 40. My niece and my husband were forcing me to have a 40th birthday party. Like, it was not an option. As I told you, my husband was like, no, there's nothing wrong with you. You're fine. Be coming. We're going to give you a party. You don't have to do anything. It's okay. So I started drinking the tea, using the NRG, and I got on the elliptical, and one day I lost 3 pounds. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. What is this? So, you know, the tea I told you has the 9 herbs. The all-natural energy pill has B6, B12, zinc, magnesium, calcium, caffeine from green tea, and chromium, which is a fat burner. So I was losing an extra 200 to 500 calories a day. I was like, all right, I got 30 days to make this party. I can make it happen. So I got off the elliptical because now I can lose the weight without getting on the elliptical, which is not good. Don't, we all working on that lifestyle change. But that 30 days, I lost a pound a day. But keep in mind, Monday through Friday I ate clean, Saturday and Sunday, Friday night and Saturday night I did stuff. So I gained a couple pounds back over the weekend. I was getting on that scale every day. So I gained, depending on what I drink and what I eat, gained a couple pounds back, got back to it next week, lost it. By the time my birthday came, I was down 20 pounds. And people at my party were like, what's that tea you sell? Not sell, what's the tea you drink? Because I wasn't selling it, I was a customer. What is that tea you're drinking? Is that what it does? I want some right now. So now, keep in mind, I love this, so I ordered me plenty of tea because if they run out again, I want to make sure I have mine. I'm at my party in my beautiful dress, selling tea. That's when it transitioned from me being a customer to actually seeing that I could help people make a healthy lifestyle change the way that I've always wanted to. But now there's a supplement that can aid you in that transition. So I don't want to leave out the fact that the only reason we were out of stock is because our awesome and amazing leader, Stormy Wellington, had joined the company. She's the #1 female marketer in the world. And she had made a commitment to put 50,000 people in the system. And she put 57,000 people into the system, and that's why they didn't have any tea. So as I learned about the company, I found out why they didn't have tea. It wasn't just a bad thing, it was a growth, which is good because your product is so good that it was out of stock. So that's where my transition started. The second thing I added, well, the second package I ordered 2 weeks later with my next check was an all-natural liquid vitamin. So I was on fixed income, not fixed, but set income for those 80 hours a week. Can only get so much, so I added the vitamin. 1 tablespoon of vitamin has the nutrients of 10 salads. I was like, what is this? It's liquid. I would take it 5-10 minutes later. I was just jumping off the rooftop. So I was cleaning out my body with all the tea, getting all the bad stuff out. I was giving myself the vitamin with the nutrients, 72 minerals, 19 amino acids, 22 antioxidant fruits, 19 whole green foods, 12 herbs. So now I'm getting wheatgrass every day, barley grass every day. I'm feeling this boost of energy. And then I would still take the energy pill because remember, it was burning that extra fat. I lost another 10 pounds, so down 30 pounds, and here I am 2.5 years later. Wait, a little over 2 years because my birthday is in July, it's October. So still down 30 pounds and love it. And that's my journey on health and wellness. And now I'm helping everybody all around the world change their life.
Man, that's powerful.
Powerful. Oh, sorry. I went into a zone.
Yes, that was it. I think that's, just talk a little bit. I think the last thing, just to mention or talk about some of the people now that you've been able to help. And how, what's been the feedback from others who are now getting those kind of results.
Okay, so I was late downstairs. I was late to her because she loves the vitamin and she likes the tea. She is a health and fitness instructor for one of our park districts. She called me. I was bringing her some tea. I'm going to deliver it after we leave. And she was like, I went in there and I'm looking for my vitamin. And the bottle was gone. So I'm asking my husband, both my daughters, nobody know what my vitamin is. Everybody saw it, but nobody knows where it is. She was livid because someone took her vitamin. And she told her husband, it's expensive. It's not cheap. And why do you pay so much? She said, because it's what I know that works for my body. It gives me the boost of energy. She's detoxing right now, so she wants the tea. She's eating very clean, but she wants that energy because she's a fitness instructor. So she wants her vitamin. And who finished the bottle and who took it out and where was it at? And can you please bring me one before you come all this way? Because I need my energy. I have a lot of stuff that I need to do. So that's one person. Another person calls the vitamin liquid crap. Because that boost of energy from getting all those nutrients, it just makes them feel wonderful. The tea, I've had, one lady lost 10 pounds in the first week because what we eat, it sits there, blocks up everything, and now you're getting something to help clean that out, and it releases. It was a little rash. It was like, oh, I was kind of going a lot, but what goes in must come out. And if it's not coming out on a daily basis, it's gonna come all out, and then once it passes, you'll be okay. The energy pill, man, that one, that helped me cut my cravings. I've had a young lady that had a baby, just extremely tired, and just didn't want to do much all day. She took the energy pill, redecorated her baby's room, cleaned up her whole house, and was just ready to go. And those are just 3 of the people 4 people that are using the product. It's so many stories to tell. I do post them on my social media, Denise Comfort, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I share my stories. I share before and after pictures. I share the text messages that I get from people that are really excited. I can't claim to cure or mitigate any diseases, but I got rid of my high blood pressure. I had one young lady just started the Get Fit kit. She texted me. She was 5 days in. She was 4 pounds down, and the fluid on her knees were gone. So it does different things for different people in different amounts of time. So, I mean, it's just, again, a healthy lifestyle change. So it's not a miracle cure. It'll clean out toxins, but if you put the toxins right back in, they're going right back in. So it's definitely something that works.
Beautiful. And so you mentioned your Instagram, but how can people get in touch with you?
So you can look me up on any social media. Denise Comfort, simple. I'm DENISECON as in Nancy, F as in Frank, ER. On everything. I just don't change it. Denise Comfort, everything. Have a website, denisecomfort.com. I also have a website with all the products. It's trythistea.com, TRYTHIS